Oh, my favorite holiday tradition, it's just got to be family. I have family over. We spend the night, couple of nights actually. A lot of times my whole family will converge upon my home and we eat and drink stuff. So yeah, it's all about family. It's all about getting together.
I love Christmas. I adore Christmas. I love everything about Christmas because it's so excessive, and I'm all for excess of every kind there is. And I will have 40 Christmas trees in my house, and I start in November decorating because I'm just a tad excessive.
My favorite holiday tradition is a little sad and a little sappy, but my dad used to love making us all get around the TV and watch A Christmas Carol. And he would pick a different version every year, but for some reason, he loved Scrooge. I think he thought of himself as a Scrooge. He wasn't. He was a big old softy, and I'll really miss him this year.
Collecting Christmas ornaments made from Mount St. Helens glass. All of them have the ash in them. Every year I buy a new ornament. And I have quite a few because the first explosion, the one I bought, was 1980.
My favorite holiday tradition is baking cookies. I bake cookies with my children and my nieces and nephews, and now I bake them with my grandchildren, and we have a lot of fun eating them.
Taking my kids and husband around and looking at Christmas lights and trying to find the most lit up house in the neighborhood.
I bought a tree skirt for my girls when they were small, and every year they put new handprints on it, and I write the date. And the first year we did it, I only had 2 girls, and so there's only 2 sets of handprints. But now I have 3 girls, and there's handprints that keep getting bigger for each year, and they go all the way around the tree.
My husband and my kids go off to look at the lights. And when the kids were small, we lived in a neighborhood that had, of all things, a funeral parlor, but with a live nativity scene in the funeral parlor's front yard. And that's where we'd always go. And then we'd go to Big Boys for hot chocolate. And that's always been my favorite holiday tradition.
Since my kids were tiny, we get together on Christmas Eve and we sit down by the fire, we have cocoa, and we read the night before Christmas. And my husband and I used to be the ones that read it to the kids to begin with, and now the kids read it to us. And so it's really kind of cool that we share that. And even though my children are all in college, we still do it every year. So now we do it on Kindle.
During the holiday season, what are you most likely to be doing?
I'm likely to be doing the same thing just about almost any other writer is doing, and that's typing.
Cooking, pretty much poorly, I must admit. I'm not an awesome cook, but I gotta tell you, it looks pretty damn fabulous. So it's kind of deceptive because people sit at the table and they go, oh my God, this is gonna be fabulous. And then they take a bite and they go, you know, you could have cut back on that salt, but it looks awesome.
Most years I'm writing. And, sometimes I don't even, it doesn't seem like I can even take off for Christmas, although I do. It just seems like the holidays, you should be putting it aside for not working. And it always seems like a deadline is chasing me into the holidays. So usually working and waiting until the night right before Christmas to wrap all my presents.
During the holiday season, I'm most likely spending time with family, with my 2 kids and my 2 grandsons, and they're old enough now that opening packages is fun, so it makes it an extra special.
During the holiday season, I'm most likely to be shopping and pulling my hair out because I have children who ask for things they probably don't need to have.
What is the romantic read that gets you in the holiday spirit?
Anything about a Christmas story, anything that takes place in a small town where there's a lot of romance going on and they're celebrating the snow and all the traditions and that sort of thing.
It's not really a read. I like to watch movies. A romantic movie that gets me in the holiday spirit every time is While You Were Sleeping with Sandra Bullock. Very good, very Christmassy.
I write murder mysteries, and there's not a whole lot of holiday spirit in that. I enjoy reading, actually, the vampire novels that are set around Christmas.
This year has been A Laird for Christmas, my newest release.
What was the most romantic gift you've given or received?
What is the most fun gift I've ever given or received? Or romantic? Romantic. What is the most romantic gift I've ever given?
Doesn't sound very romantic. I'm married to an engineer, and for him a romantic gift is something electronic. But when I think about it, when I think about all the electronic gadgets I have, they're meant to make me do my job better, and so it is kind of romantic.
You know, I don't think I've given a romantic. No, I must have given a romantic gift. I don't know.
The most romantic gift that I was ever given came from a man who was completely unromantic, who never knew what to get. And so one time we had been at an antique show. I spotted this pair of amethyst and silver earrings, and I said, there. And that's what I got for Christmas.
No, I can't tell you that one. Okay, never mind. My husband gave me something. It was very romantic, but it's none of your business, so you can't know that. And then I gave him that, and no, that's none of your business either. No, I really can't answer that question.
Come visit us at KindleLoveStories.com or at our Kindle Love Stories page on Facebook.
Don't wanna leave, you're forcing me to go. Don't wanna tease you, but you're making me say no. Well, what's the matter? You don't like to win. Win or lose, make a bet, 'cause I'm all in. And tell me, baby, are you feeling scared? And do you wonder how you just got here? I'm hearing what you're saying, and it sounds like you're blue. Uptown problems, but they feel real to you. I love you, baby, but you're thinking too much. You're pushing me away, and I just wanna sing a love song. La 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 la. I just wanna sing a love song. La 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 la. I look at you and I feel spellbound. Throw caution to the wind and turn your frown upside down. Well, it's not cliche, but it's true anyway. 'Cause that's the truth when you jump into the fray. And tell